Hi, I'm Bailey and I make fitness videos on this channel. I also have a vlog channel, go check that out. It's been a long time since I've made a video and that is because I got divorced. That's why I'm glowing. I'm not going to talk about that here, but if you want information about more personal things, that's on my vlog channel, so definitely want to check that out. The first video that I'm gonna make coming back is going over my current fitness routine, the way that I'm structuring things, my current goals, all of that. So at my phone, I'm gonna be reading my notes to make sure I don't miss anything. So right now I work out 4 to 5 days a week, mainly glute focused as always, and I'm currently in like a bulking phase or weight gain phase where I'm trying to gain muscle. I keep things very simple because I don't want to burn out. So I'll put up what my week usually looks like. I start with a lower body day and then I do an upper body day, another lower body, an upper body. Those are my 4 workouts, and then sometimes I'll do an extra lower body day. The reason that I prefer an upper lower split is because I think that that's the simplest, and I also think that that supports my goals the most because I'm focused on building bigger glutes. I want to be able to hit glutes 3 times a week, and my upper body goals are really just to make sure that I'm balanced with my lower body, like muscularity wise. So I am still training upper body, but I don't really have goals in terms of like growing very big. I just want to be toned, have good posture, those kinds of things. And then of course I always leave rest days. Rest days are very underrated when it comes to growth. If you want to grow bigger, you have to give your body rest days so that you can recover from your lifts. So like I said, I really like to have 3 lower body days a week because I prioritize glutes. And some people think that maybe I should do 3 full body days, and I would say that that's a really good option for you. If you don't have time to work out and you can only go to the gym 3 days a week, I would suggest 3 full body workouts a week. I like to go to the gym often. I think that it creates a good routine. I go to the gym, I work from home, so I like to go to the gym every day when I get off work because it just kind of breaks up the work day with being off of work. If I'm in my apartment all day working and then I get off, it's hard to like mentally shift into like off work. That's why I like to go to the gym at least 5 days a week. It's typically weekdays. I think that consistency beats intensity, so instead of having like super intense workouts like 3 days a week, I like that consistency better for me. So in order to grow, I've talked about this before, progressive overload is very important. So I try to mentally keep track of how much weight I'm doing so that the next time I'm in the gym, I either do more reps, more sets, or more weight. I'll link my progressive overload video below because it's very helpful. So I'm gonna go over what my lower body and upper body workouts look like at the moment. I'll probably be changing this week. I have an exciting video coming soon, so subscribe if you want to see that. But right now, in the past, I would say about 5 months, I've been training like this. Recently, I've all started all of my workouts with a 10-minute walk on the treadmill just to get warmed up. Because I sit all day for my job, it's nice to get to the gym and walk on the treadmill. It helps me to like mentally get into the like workout mode and to loosen up a bit. Then I do a little bit of mobility work. I have a video on what I do before all my workouts. Also, I can link that, and that's just to help me because I'm so stiff from sitting all day. Then I start with hip thrusts. By the way, I'm sorry that the video quality is not very good. I try to be as like inconspicuous, you could say, as possible and when I'm filming, so video quality is not great, but that's because I go to the gym after work when everybody's at the gym. I'll try to start going maybe when I'm filming, like late at night or something like that, just so the gym isn't as busy, whatever. Anyways, start with hip thrusts. Hip thrusts are really important for glute growth because you can load a lot of weight on with them. I have a video on how I set up the hip thrust, how I set up the Smith machine for hip thrusts at Planet Fitness. So you can check that out if you are wondering. Right now I'm putting about 160 pounds, I think it is, onto the bar. Not that that matters, but that's just where I am right now. It's definitely not as strong as I've been in the past, but I'm seeing a lot of results with that. Next, I do Bulgarian split squats. I love doing Bulgarian split squats for glute growth. I like to lean a little bit forward. That targets your glutes a bit more. They're a bit harder to overload on, because when you're getting a dumbbell, it's like a 5-pound increments and you're doing a single leg, so like that makes you not weaker, but with hip thrusts you can really load a lot of weight on and it just increase it in small intervals and you can get really strong with it, where with Bulgarian split squats you can get really strong, but it's just harder, I think, to like increase. You think so too, Blue? And last, I'm doing Abductions. I love to do abductions last to burn out. I start at like 170 pounds or something, do as many as I can, and then move it up a peg, which is like maybe 160, 150, something like that. Do as many as I can, move it up another peg, do as many as I can, and just like little to no rest in between. That makes my glutes burn every single time and even the next day. So I like to do that. And that's all I do for my lower body days. I know it seems simple, but it's been working for me. I've been seeing a lot of results with this. Also, by the way, sometimes I'll finish with abs. It just depends on what I'm feeling. I don't train abs every single time I go to the gym. I just do it when I feel like doing it. Next, for my upper body days, I start with chest. These workouts, I haven't been as picky about doing the same exercise every single time. So sometimes I'll do that new chest, I call it chest press. I think more people call it bench press. The new bench press machine that they have in there, I've been trying to do that, but there's only one at my gym, and because I go when it's busy, it's usually taken. So if not, I'll do something seated. I prefer the bench press that has 2 weight stacks. That way your one arm can't overcompensate for the other arm, and it helps with muscle imbalances. So that's what I will prioritize if I can't get the like lying bench press one. Next, I do a seated shoulder press. Also, same thing, I prioritize the one that has the individual weight stacks so that one arm can't overcompensate for the other. This day that I filmed, that was taken, so I had to do the single weight stack one, but that's fine. And by the way, I do always do these workouts in this order. So I start with chest, then I do shoulders. And next is back. I like to do the cable row machine. This day, both the cable row machines are taken, so I had to do the seated row machine. I'm not really sure the exact name, but you'll see it in the video. Because I've been working out with a friend and he likes to do biceps, we do biceps. Typically I wouldn't do biceps, but we work out like every day and together. And if he wants to do biceps, then I'm gonna do biceps. So I have been training biceps. He does hip thrusts for me, so that's what you have to do. And then I finish with triceps. This is my favorite tricep machine. My favorite tricep exercise actually are these dips. So that's typically what I will do as long as one is opened. If not, then I do like maybe a dumbbell overhead, something like that to train triceps. And that's all for my upper body days. That is my current routine. Please subscribe and comment if there's something that you'd like to see more of. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to see some more like personal life things, go head over to my vlog channel. I love you. Bye.